I am going to outline 4 problems that I have noticed when reading modern-day China historians. The first is basic smearing. Recently I spotted an example of this in the book called The Troubled Empire, China in the Yuan and Ming Dynasties. For example, here, in introducing the Ming Dynasty's founder, Ming Taizu, and I quote, "Instead, what mattered to him was transforming the battered realm he seized from the Mongols and make it into a Taoist utopia, though it all too readily morphed into a legalist gulag." This is a classic case of modern projection. It goes without saying that the word choice here is completely inappropriate. The second strategy is social constructionism. They constantly downplay the significance of individual action in historic figures. For example, in discussing the role of emperorship, Brooke has this to say, quote, "Additionally, he was constrained by centuries of ritual institutions that laid down rules regarding who could be emperor and how he could conduct himself." In his own book, Brooke recounts how many times by choice Taizu, the Ming founder, devotes himself to so-called ritual, for example, spending entire days in monasteries. All these modern projections laid down on top of history serve to emphasize the foolishness of believing that the emperor had any real power at all. This flies in the face of the meticulous documentation provided by people like Rui Huang in 1587, a year of no significance. The third strategy modern historians apply is their deconstructivist tendencies. Even until the subject that they are talking about, they pull the rug out from under themselves, discussing porcelain. Porcelain is a Chinese invention, but the conventional decorative blue designs on a white body are not. This intercultural aesthetic was created by the international pottery market. The taste for blue and white originated in Persia. Such smug asides litter the book. The logical conclusion that one might come away from this is that Chinese style isn't really Chinese at all, it's just Mongol and Persian style. If so, what on earth do these historians think they're studying? The fourth method I've noticed that modern historians use is what I call the sudden psychologist. One might read along as I did before stumbling across this gem. Whatever they ended up doing, the local gentry were concerned first and foremost with protecting their elite status in local society. Absolutely remarkable. Talk about reading intentions into the past. These are just 4 of the problems that I've noticed with modern Chinese historians. If you notice any others, let me know.